All right, let's look at the markets. So we have kind of the FOMC report stuff. I got out all my stuff before it, but you see it happen at 2 o'clock. You see that pretty much you have this ramp down, but it pretty much came within a decent size or a decent retracement. So let's kind of see if we have anything regarding the fibs. It got back above that 50, so it didn't go 50% down. So we kind of just like, we'll see how it works out, what it looks like tomorrow for the close or the open, excuse me, and see where the futures head tonight. Because if you look at the daily, you can see it fought from that, and if it continues back above this high of basically 188, it's back to the races, and it's actually going to break this trend line. So that looks good. The volume is high, so we have to see if it's going to continue lower, maybe come test these points, or it's going to go back higher. If we go to the daily time frame, the weekly time frame, we could see that we have bearish MACD. Volume is pretty weak so far, so maybe some line of caution, but you see we've been trading pretty much sideways for a little bit, so it could get a little choppy. So just be careful regarding that. QQQ, same thing. Bearish MACD, we want to get some follow through above these highs, about 90 and a half, 91. Continues to the upside. If it doesn't, if it breaks this low and then it could come back and test this low, then we could kind of see, almost in a weird way, do we have a head, left shoulder, right shoulder forming? That would be interesting, right? Like, so this is basically around, this is the neckline. Is that what we're going to see forming? So you actually want the right shoulder to be lower than the left shoulder, if you guys can see it from here. Okay, so this is something to kind of consider. Are we having a left shoulder and the right shoulder didn't even get it? And if it rolls low, do we have a head and shoulder pattern there? Let me see if I see that on the SPY now that I'm thinking about it. Not really that much on the SPY. On the Russell, come on. So the Russell on the daily looks fine. Weekly looks fine as well. I don't see a head and shoulders on this either. So again, we just have to see break above these highs of 12.05. Let's see if we see the volume on the ETF. Kind of the same thing. You can see that we have a higher low in plays here. So let me see. Here we have here. So don't want to get caught up, and especially when you got lower highs and higher lows. Kind of just want to see where it breaks before you start trying to guess a side. So that's what we're going to have to do. And unfortunately, yes, it's been happening over the past 2 days. It's annoying, but that's trading. So sometimes it could be like that. When it's not trending, that's when it could get really choppy. This low needs to hold. This is the 50 for the diamond. This needs to hold. This 61.15 needs to hold, or we got, maybe this minor level. Nope, it would be broken as well. So definitely want to see how this one's going to play out for tomorrow. Again, bearish MACD, heavy, well, decent volume on the downside, but you see these updates have not been that much volume at all. So that's something that to be considered. Now, there's a couple of strong names, a lot of weak names, so I'm going to go through them quickly. Elon Musk stuff, not looking that good. Solar City breaks these lows. There might be a defending of this area, basically around this area. So we just have to see if the defending will hurt or help. But you have the high volume as well, bearish MACD. If it continues, that means the MACD is going lower. That's one to consider. Tesla looks weak as well, but there'll be heavy defending off this 230 level. So just want to see how that one plays out. But you can see that these pretty much from this major time, it's just been going sideways and hasn't been that many green days for that as well. Priceline looks weak as well. Look at that. That flag definitely is still looking there. It's heavy. Gets below this area 1250, or basically that 50 moving average. Those cross that 10 and that 50, then you definitely have something to be concerned of. Baidu looks weak as well. You have Qhu looks weak as well. Same flag type of pattern. Want to see if there's continuation to the downside. You got Yelp. That one again is a 50 going to be defended, and maybe they're going to try to fill that gap. We got Facebook, doesn't look good as well. Same type of pattern, flagging. Maybe if it's going to be breaking down, we have to see what happens tomorrow. Away actually gives you a lot, and there's a lot of crap to chew from, but this is definitely can follow through because you see this buying volume is dry as crap. So you just really want to check that one out. Guild, same type of flag pattern, and you also have Pandora that's been just sideways. But if you look at like even, look at the bears just took over today, so really have to see if it's going to be able to hold this area. If you get aggressive, you break of these lows, or maybe even this low right here of 34.31, and if you a breakout trade, it would be 33.30. So keep those in mind, and we'll see what happens tomorrow with the futures in the morning. Okay, sometimes in the night they could be like and then in the morning turn around. So let's see what the morning brings for us, but keep those names in mind. Take care.